Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
I have one question actually. It's a little bit connected to this one. How men identify a woman as a potential wife? So how can you?
The biggest thing is she's not a hoe.
Yeah.
And
Once I
that's
see
all?
that link tree
That's all?
in the bio,
So everyone can be not whore.
So here's the thing. So the foundation for most guys, I'm not speaking for all, but I'm going to speak for a majority here. For most guys, the biggest thing is
my business.
My girl didn't get ran through. She's not a hoe. And then if she's not a hoe, then you can build a foundation from that.
Oh my God! So I'm a perfect bride or what? So it's the only point.
Well, I mean,
Not
every
to be a
guy,
whore?
That's the main thing for guys.
Every man is different. That's the main thing. Every guy has different tolerances. Some guys want you to be a virgin. Some guys want a 1 body count, a 2 body count, a 3, less than 10.
Timing.
Every guy is different.
He's ready.
But the criteria is one. So I mean, for women, you tell us that we need a successful guy who can bring food home. So that's why I asked at the beginning. So do you want to eat? Because it's like basics. So you can provide everything for your family. And for guys, what is important to build
I mean,
family?
it depends on the guy, but like most guys, I would say the biggest thing is that she's not a slut, and then from there,
It's a girlfriend thing and the wife thing.
What?
Huh?
The wife.
I mean, you got to start with a girlfriend before you get to a
this
wife.
girlfriend to become your wife.
That's what I'm telling
She
you.
needs to have something
Yeah,
more.
no, of course, but I'm saying that's the foundation for her to even be able to play the game.
And the foundation to
It is
family.
not be a hoe, be a dutiful. Because here's the thing: if she's a hoe, she's probably not going to be a good wife. If she's not going to be a good wife, she
Yeah,
can't be a
of
good mother.
course. Yeah.
So it all builds upon
Yeah.
itself. So that's number one. Then number two, is she going to be compliant, submissive? Is she in shape? Is she attractive? Is she pleasant to be around? Is she loud or obnoxious? Most guys don't like loud, obnoxious women. You know, they want a girl. This is going to sound terrible. Say it one more. Chris, hit me with something.
Misogyny.
Women are to be seen, not heard. You know what I mean? A lot of the
Yeah.
time, right? If a guy brings you in public around his friends, he wants you to shut the hell up and not embarrass him. You know, be pleasant and be polite. Speak when being spoken to. I know that sounds horrible to say it like that, but the biggest thing for a guy is I don't want my girl to embarrass me. There's nothing worse than a guy walking into a room as woman being obnoxious, loud, like, bro, control your fucking girl. Or worse yet, yo, you wifed her up, bro. These dudes are out here smash. What the fuck? So that's the biggest thing. That's why guys like girls that are low profile. We've interviewed a bunch of celebs on the
Low
show.
key.
They want girls. Oh, she don't got Instagram. Wait, she don't go to the club.
That
She stays
nobody
inside.
knows.
She stays inside all the time.
Nobody knows her.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
so rare.
That's
too, these
guys
days.
want that. Like you want a guy that's lit, that has a blue check, that's all over the place, like a crazy lifestyle. Men, we want the opposite. We want a chick that ain't doing none of that shit.
Private Instagram, nobody knows who she is.
Bro, if I have like let's say I have like a Lamborghini or Rolls Royce and I put her in the car and she's like, oh, I've been in this before. I'm like, up for the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Men want to be the first person to give you a good experience. For example, if you've been traveling around the world, you've been in many cars, it's like, okay, I can't give you that experience because you already had that. But if it's the first time you've been with these experiences, a man can feel accomplished because you know what? His girl's getting that experience from him. So
yeah. So like the men want. Here's the thing: women value experience. Men value inexperience. We're very different.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way
A
to
woman
put it.
that's a virgin is extremely attractive. A man that's a virgin is repulsive. We're opposites.
Yeah.
Okay. A man with a high body count is not the same as a woman with a high body count. We try to sit here and say men and women are the same, and I wouldn't want to date a guy with a high body count. That's fucking cap. Because a bunch of girls fuck Drake knowing that he's fucked thousands of girls.
Women don't care.
You know what I'm saying?
Women don't care about that.
Yeah, women don't care about that shit. It's a lie. So my thing is like we're opposite. So women want a guy that's out there in the spotlight, status, etc. We don't give a fuck about that shit. I would argue men want a woman that's low key. Look at all these celebrities or people that might have married a woman that's a nobody, like Nicolas Cage, for
Yeah.
example. People talk
A waitress.
he married a waitress,
Sushi waitress.
You know, there's
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. Like men
She was
have
a model,
no
wasn't she?
problem
I think she was
meeting a young, beautiful woman
maiden.
and bringing her into their life if she's like attractive and young.
But
And
there
is
are
it-
a lot of couples who are both successful.
Yeah, but I think that's the outlier. That's the thing women all want, right? That's the outside statistics. Like, oh, the power couple, hashtag power couple. I have never seen a power couple work in real life. Never. It's always one holds the power, and when it works, it's the man. When it's the woman, it's always whack. Look at the Smiths. She's now holding the power. She has his balls in her hand, and he looks like an absolute idiot.
He's in crazy
The
on the
world
streets.
used to love Will Smith. He could do no wrong. He could have shot a puppy in the middle of a road. And everyone's Will Smith, I love him.
Hell no.
Now everybody hates him.
I like
that-
puppies,
He's an
though.
absolute fool.
He's a perfect example of what happens when you commit to a hoe. She destroyed his legacy by
she
being a hoe.
did.
She went ahead and fucked some dude named August, a fucking teenager, blah, blah, blah.
Out of all people,
Tarnished his
too.
legacy, bro. Tarnished his legacy. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, like when women act like hoes, it literally destroys. Not only can they embarrass you by having a kid that isn't yours, but then the public finds out, you get admonished for it. Because when a woman, I'll just say it, a quarrelsome woman shows that you are an inadequate leader. I'll say that again. A quarrelsome woman, a woman that combats you, doesn't respect your authority, gives you a hard time, cheats on you, does all this fuck shit. That's a mirror image of you as a man not being the man that you're supposed to be. Because when you're the guy that you're supposed to be, your girl's going to respect you.
Yeah, you can control her.
She's going to have the fear of God that you'll leave her for her doing some stupid shit.
Amen.
Let alone sitting at a fucking table talk saying, it's an entanglement. What the fuck?
I know that was so
That shit broke my
embarrassing.
heart. I know every man's
That
heart.
broke
No bullshit.
That was really
I
sad.
know.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It was sad.
Can I say one thing too?
Yeah, sure.
Men want 3 things, right? Sex, silence, and sandwiches.
Oh,
pretty simple.
nice.
Well said.
That's pretty simple.
Wow.
Well said.
Okay.
Hit her with the misogyny sound effect real
I
quick.
will put it down.
Wow.
She celebrated that one down right there.
Yo, you're sexist.
I am.
My
Yo.
question is like,
Just
why
learn those
can't
3
a
things, ladies.
relationship be a power? Like you're talking about power couples.
They don't exist.
Why can't
Rarely.
that be the man being in his role and the woman being in her role? Like it doesn't have to be like
Well, they
they're
can
both,
share roles.
like-
But, I mean, both of them
I'm
being the
saying, like-
alpha.
No. Did you not just hear what she said? Listen very closely. Why can't they be in their roles?
Yeah,
Let's-
that's what
let's
I'm
break that
saying.
down.
Like why can't it doesn't have to be like
You missed
the
the point.
woman is supposed to be making all the money too. It's like, oh, she is in her
Oh,
role
I
as
see.
a woman
Yeah.
in a
No, because
relationship.
you're missing the point. When a woman's in her role, by default, she's in a submissive role.
Right.
When a man is in his role,
Yeah.
he's in default in a leadership, masculine, dominant role.
Right. They can't
So why-
both be alphas.
So why can't that be a power couple?
Why
Why can't
'cause
both of
the
those
standard
be
definition of a
two
power
people
couple is
being a
both of
power
them are, A-type
Power.
personalities earning money.
Right. No.
That's considered a
A power couple.
power couple.
Yeah,
in today's
Okay, in
age.
my
It
mind,
doesn't
I was
work.
like, okay, can a power couple be, a couple that is what we just said, like the submissive and the
Absolutely.
leader.
But
Yeah.
most people don't define that in this feministic, liberal, woke world. A power couple is she's the boss and he's the boss. Boss bitch, boss babe, all of this stuff. It's not, I
Mhm.
take care of my husband. I mean,
Beyonce,
if you
Jay-Z
want a
is the-
successful husband, you're going to have to back him up.
I
And
feel
he's
like-
going to be busy. He's going to put work first. And you have to deal with that. You have to be able to come second to work. Actually, third, because his mom comes before you too. You have to put up with that. Or get a simp, get a wuss, get a guy who makes you his world and you have the feels, but then you're going to leave him and cheat on him and be miserable anyways.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I
always-
look
always
at
an
my
exchange.
parents who have been married for 40 years, and my dad is the leader. He's the provider.
That's why it worked.
And
that's
I
right.
call them a power couple because my mom is always, she's like, that's my king. That's
Okay.
your
Oh, I
king.
love
Remember,
that.
You
your
know?
parents.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Look at today's society.
Yeah.
It's no
Yeah.
longer the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different for
Men
sure.
are not
Raised
women.
like that,
Women
too.
are not men. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the same.
That's why it works.
I would argue your power couple definition is correct, but that is
Yeah.
not how modern day society defines it.
Yeah.
If you say
Yeah.
power couple now, you Google that shit, they're gonna put Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're
Yeah.
gonna put Rihanna
Yeah.
and say A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
Typically, it's two people that are highly successful from a financial and status
Nah, but
standpoint.
Yeah,
in
a
the
masculine
A$AP Rocky
standpoint.
scenario, I don't think so. Though, like with A$AP Rocky, no one's calling him a power couple. They're calling him Rihanna's boyfriend.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree.
He's a
I agree.
boyfriend and
He's
stuff.
Mr. Rihanna.
But, like,
But I'm saying that's like a
Right.
dumbass example they'll try to use. Like,
Yeah.
that's what, but go ahead, please.
I feel like a power couple right now is I think there is a power couple, but I think there's a type. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I feel like they are a power couple, not because they make money, but I mean, they make money together, but I feel like the power couple works in their terms because he's older than her. He has 10 years on her. No matter if we're making the same
And
amount
he
of
fucks
money.
other bitches.
I was gonna say she lets him cheat.
Yeah.
She lets
Yeah,
him
but-
cheat
But I
and
feel
makes
like
albums
experience
about
was
it.
I was
Well,
about to say that a long time ago. I was like, why is people worrying about cheating still? Like, that's